In November 1970, an unusual and tragic event unfolded on the shores of Florence, Oregon, that would resonate in local history for decades. An enormous 8-ton sperm whale had washed ashore, creating a strange and eerie spectacle that captured the attention of curious locals and visitors alike. This enormous creature, once a symbol of the majesty of the ocean, now posed a serious challenge to the community. Having been deceased for several days, the whale began to decompose rapidly, emitting foul odors that wafted through the air and raised significant concerns about health risks for beachgoers and nearby residents. Whales, while often seen as majestic and awe-inspiring creatures of the ocean, can become problematic when they die and wash up on the beach. The sheer size of such a carcass makes traditional disposal methods, like burial, nearly impossible. This particular whale, which had come to rest on a public beach, quickly became a point of contention for local authorities, who were keenly aware of the potential dangers posed by the decaying remains. The local officials faced a pressing dilemma: how to safely and efficiently remove the whale without causing further issues or endangering public health. After extensive discussions and debates, they arrived at an unconventional and dramatic solution: blasting the whale into the ocean using dynamite. The idea was that the explosion would send the remains far enough out to sea that scavenging animals, like seagulls and other marine wildlife, could take care of the rest. On the fateful day of November 12, the plan was put into action. News of the impending event spread quickly, drawing crowds eager to witness what many considered a bizarre spectacle. As the sun rose over the picturesque Oregon coastline, the beach transformed into a gathering place for onlookers, all drawn by a mixture of curiosity, disbelief, and a sense of adventure. Families, curious tourists, and even local media assembled, eager to capture the moment that promised to be unlike any other. The Oregon Highway Division provided a team to manage the operation, setting up a perimeter to keep spectators at a safe distance. Despite the serious nature of the task, a palpable sense of excitement and disbelief filled the air. Children pointed at the whale, fascinated by its size and the attention it garnered. Adults speculated about how the event would unfold, sharing their own theories and experiences of wildlife encounters. Many took photographs, their cameras poised to capture the moment of detonation, while others jotted down notes or recorded videos, hoping to document a piece of what was sure to be an extraordinary day. As the crew prepared for the explosion, they carefully placed the dynamite around the whale's carcass, taking precautions to ensure the safety of the spectators. The team, led by a local highway engineer, had formulated a detailed plan to blast the whale into the ocean, but they knew that things might not go exactly as expected. With everything in place, the fuse was lit, and the crowd held its breath in anticipation, an anxious energy buzzing through the air. Moments later, the beach erupted in a thunderous explosion. The force of the blast was far more powerful than anyone had anticipated. Large chunks of whale blubber soared through the air, raining down on the beach and splattering onto parked cars nearby. The sound echoed along the coastline, a startling reminder of nature's raw power and unpredictability. The explosion sent a cloud of debris flying, and some spectators instinctively ducked, unsure of where the remnants might land. As the smoke cleared and the dust settled, the aftermath was chaotic and surreal. What had been intended as a clean removal of the whale turned into an unexpected disaster. Instead of the remains drifting harmlessly into the ocean, large pieces of blubber and whale carcass littered the beach, creating an unanticipated mess. The crowd, initially filled with excitement, was now a mix of shock, laughter, and disbelief. Some spectators couldn't help but find humor in the absurdity of the situation, while others stood frozen, mouths agape at the sight of the whale rain falling around them. Local authorities were left scrambling to manage the fallout of their explosive plan. They quickly realized that their efforts to clean up the beach had backfired, leading to a far more complicated situation than they had envisioned. As officials worked to gather the remains, the scene became one of both laughter and exasperation. News crews captured the chaotic aftermath, ensuring that the bizarre event would soon be shared and discussed far beyond the shores of Florence. The images of whale blubber raining down became iconic, immortalized in media reports and later in popular culture. Though the whale explosion is often remembered for its humor and absurdity, it serves as a poignant reminder of nature's unpredictability. Events like this highlight the complexities and challenges we face when dealing with wildlife. The story of the Oregon whale explosion endures, illustrating a blend of comedy and caution that resonates with anyone who hears it. It emphasizes the importance of thoughtful planning and respect for nature, reminding us that sometimes our attempts to control the natural world can lead to unintended, and often humorous, consequences. As the years have passed, the incident has become a quirky part of local lore, often recounted with a sense of amusement. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity and folly in the face of nature's challenges. The Oregon whale explosion continues to capture the imagination, serving as a vivid example of how we interact with the natural world and the lessons we can learn from it. Reflecting on this event, one might consider how it illustrates our relationship with nature. The incident serves as a reminder that while we may seek to exert control over our environment, we are ultimately at the mercy of its whims. The whale explosion has become a tale of caution, encouraging a deeper respect for the unpredictable forces of nature and the creatures that inhabit our oceans. In the years since the explosion, Florence has embraced its place in history. The town hosts events and festivals that celebrate its coastal heritage, and the story of the whale has become a beloved anecdote shared among residents and visitors alike. It serves not only as entertainment but also as a cautionary tale about the limits of human intervention in the natural world. In our quest to manage and control our environment, we are often reminded that nature remains an untamed force, capable of surprising us in the most unexpected ways. The Oregon whale explosion remains a testament to the complexities of human interaction with wildlife. It invites us to consider our role in the ecosystem and to approach nature with both reverence and caution. As we continue to navigate the challenges of environmental conservation and wildlife management, this strange event serves as a reminder that, sometimes, the most extraordinary stories arise from our attempts to understand and engage with the natural world.